In this first graph, we're going to be able to see the work closing percentages in 1998. First of all, we can see that it's divided in 4 quarters, that it's per season. In the first quarter, we can see that teenagers got the top part, but then in the second quarter, it decreased a little bit, but it had a fluctuation during the second and third quarter. But at the fourth quarter, it increased a lot. Then we can see the adult men clothes, and we can see that they did not buy a lot of clothes. But in the third quarter, they were at the top of this percentage, but it fell and it was dramatically. So what we can see is that the best clothes are for teenagers, the best thing we can sell. In this second graph, we're going to be able to see the world birth rate in countries like Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Thailand, Brunei, and Philippines. What we can see is that in the 90s, they all had this big birth rate, but by the 2000s, it decreased a lot, but not as we can see that it dropped rapidly in just 28 years. But what we also can see is that a country like Philippines got more births than Singapore in the 90s, but also in 2008 Philippines got more births than Singapore in 90s. And also like other countries in like Thailand are almost the same as Indonesia. In this graph, we're going to see what the people think is more valuable than other things, or how they think this is valuable. First of all, we can see that they do not think that mentoring or career transition is as important as access to computer technology. Right now, in these days, we can see that everything is technological, but we also get to think that internship is very important, not just technological things. But if we want to invest in something, the best part is computer technology, because people is looking for this technology instead of having mentors, instead of transitions of college. They right now are looking for computer technology, and they think this is very valuable and the most important thing. In this graph, we can see that maybe it was done by a college guy, and he got this expectation, reality, and my reality parts. That some people think that homework, party, catch up, sleep, work out, clean, laundry is very easy to do while in college. But in reality, most of the time is party, recovering for party, and a little bit of homework. But this guy is saying that he's not partying at all. He's aimlessly browsing internet, sleeping, and this little part of work. What we can see is that some people believe that college is very easy, but in reality, it's not like that. But in our personal reality, college is not as you think it is, or as the reality you thought it was. In this graph, we can see the most popular TV shows right now. So we can find that Revolution is actually the most popular one, but it is followed by programs as Weeds, 24, and Breaking Bad, but not as near as Sex and the City. This program is following a Revolution from a very near space. Then we can see other not too popular shows, but they are popular. They had this popularity to be in this graph, just as Criminal Minds, as The Visitors, as Friends. What we can see is that Revolution is the program that all the people is loving. Most of the people actually, because a 15% of this 100% decided to vote Revolution as the most popular one.